Okay. In one of the episodes considered act breaks, I'm pretty sure I believe act breaks are like kind of where a commercial would go. So I did you for this one. So I think I have 3 areas that I think one would go. The first one was when Beck left the library bookstore for the first time. He kind of just stared out the window. Music was intense. I feel like there was nothing going on at that time, so it kind of was like, in my opinion, a good place for it to go. The next is after he helped that old lady in a really weird scene before that, but as soon as he helped that old lady, it was just kind of them standing there, camera moved away. It was more of like a scene view instead, so I feel like that would be a good spot for that to go. The next is when after he was talking to Paco's mom's boyfriend, he just kind of stood there and there was nothing else really going on. Music was kind of intense, so I also think that is a place where an act break would go. Question 2, what are some instances of intersectionality? I watched most of that episode of Black Mirror. It was really, really long, but I watched mostly to the end. The only time I really saw the intersexuality was when they have no genitals. So there's not really female or male. They're kind of like a non-binary type of person. So there's no male, there's no female. It's all they're all the same. So that's kind of my aspect of intersexuality in that. 2 episodes with social diversity that I noticed. In You, it was all about white men being kind of creepy. Not really that many blacks, not really that many mixed except for Paco and his family, but that's really it. It's all about Joe creeping on the girl, white man in a city. It reinforced it. It's also it's a lot of diversity of poor and rich. So Beck is poor, struggling. Joe's middle, but then Beck has rich friends, and then that boy she's like hooking up with is kind of like top, like has priorities kind of. Critique the show. I am doing You because I've watched it before, like the entire series, and I really, really enjoyed it, so I would definitely recommend it. It's made for kind of older teens / adults because it's kind of more not appropriate for younger kids, if that makes sense. So that's kind of who the target audience is, and it's also for more people that are like into thrillers because it's really unexpected all the time. It's all over place. So yeah.